Doing an oldies act, and I even find it frustrating to have to do, hanging on the telephone. And
get ready to be transported back in time by the fascinating tale of a true rock and roll maverick, whose influence continues to resonate across music and culture. Tune in as we explore the extraordinary lifestyle and enduring legacy of Debbie Harry, a trailblazer who's proved that punk attitude and platinum success can coexist in perfect harmony. Deborah Ann Harry, born July 1st, 1945, and standing at 1.6 meters, is an American singer, songwriter, and actress, best known as the lead vocalist of the band Blondie. 4 of her songs with the band reached #1 on the U.S. charts between 1979 and 1981.
I started playing. I sort of teared up because, there really is that sound. That really does exist. We do have an identity.
Now let's talk about her interests and favorite hobbies. She has 4 dogs. She's obsessed with clothes. In a 2015 interview, she said, "I can't throw out clothes. Vintage pieces like my Steven Sprouse collection from the 70s and early 80s is too special to part with. He would be a household name now if he hadn't passed away. I still wear a lot of his pieces. The stuff that fits, anyway." She has a large collection of fantasy films and novels. In 2023, Rolling Stone ranked Harry at number 168 on its list of the 200 greatest singers of all time. Some of Harry's preferred charities include those devoted to fighting cancer and endometriosis. She was the original choice for Pris in Blade Runner before Daryl Hannah was cast. She loves smoked fish and vegetable juices. In 2013, she stated in an interview, "I'm naturally an early riser. I like that really early dawn-like part of the morning, and I don't need a proper alarm clock to wake up."
Something maybe a little further out. I think it's time for us to take a few risks, as it were.
Let's see how she's getting on with her friends and family. In the mid-70s, Harry began dating guitarist Chris Stein when he joined her early band, the Stilettos. While living together, Harry was raped at knife point during a burglary of her home. Harry split from Stein in 1989 and is now godmother to his 2 daughters. In 2014, Harry revealed that she had several relationships with women in her youth. When she was 3 months old, she was adopted by New Jersey gift shop proprietors Richard and Catherine Harry, who renamed her Deborah Harry. Harry learned of her adoption at 4 years old. At first, she decided against locating her birth parents, but nonetheless, in the late 1980s, located her birth mother, a concert pianist, who chose not to establish a relationship with Harry. She was good friends with Nancy Spungen, the girlfriend of punk rock musician Sid Vicious. She's friends with Bette Midler.
When Heart of Glass was at #1, we were on suspension, which means that we hadn't filled the obligations of our contract.
With that being said, let's discuss how she earns money. Although she's earned money as an actress and a former Playboy bunny, Debbie has accumulated most of her net worth as the lead singer of Blondie. Moreover, this musician has also made money from her solo albums and numerous TV appearances. In 1976, Debbie earned $100,000 from the album called Blondie. And then in 1978, she earned $2 million from the albums Parallel Lines and Plastic Letters. Debbie released the album called Eat to the Beat with Blondie in 1979 and earned $1.5 million from this album. The next year, the musician earned $1.6 million from the album called Auto American. Debbie made more than $3.2 million from 2 albums, including The Best of Blondie and Cuckoo, which were released in 1981. In August 2020, Debbie and her Blondie bandmate Chris Stein sold 197 of their biggest hits to Hipgnosis Songs Limited for an undisclosed sum. She has a net worth of $30 million. Ever wanted to know where she lives? Let's find out. The primary residence of Debbie is her house in New Milford, Connecticut. The Saltbox-style home dates from 1795 and has been beautifully maintained, but also includes modern upgrades such as Viking appliances and Carrara marble countertops in the eat-in kitchen, central air, restored windows, and a new roof. 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms are spread out over the 2,685 square foot home, and it sits on a pastoral 3.5-acre property. She also has an apartment in New York City and a house in Monmouth County, New Jersey. Now let's see what type of vehicles you'll find in her garage. A 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe, a 1966 white Ford Thunderbird, a 1976 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham, a 1966 Pontiac Catalina convertible, a Tesla Model S, a Rolls-Royce, a Porsche 911, a Ferrari, That's all for today's video, and thanks for watching it. But don't stop here, there's more where that came from. Check out our other videos for more great content.